Hello, this is Roland. I just want to check in to talk to you today about how to really start getting better. Most people are not in very good shape, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially, relationship-wise. What's happened to people today is that you're not doing the right things. You're spending your time doing the wrong things and not looking after the important stuff. And then when it comes to the important stuff, instead of doing what you know is right in your heart, you look to other people, to experts, to advise you, and then it doesn't work out. So then things just keep getting worse and worse. So you have to somehow find your way back. You basically have to go back and start all over again, basically. That's what you need to do, is start again. Which you can start again today. You could start again today in this second. Okay? All it takes is a solemn realization that you've been messing up somehow. And to yearn with all of your heart to find what's missing. And I know what's missing, but I'm not going to tell you right now. Let you figure it out for yourself. Or not figure it out, discover it. Discover it. Life is magical. And there is a spiritual dimension to life, which we all sense sometimes in those great moments, in those moments of pathos, those moments of life and death, those moments when you suddenly realize that life is short, life is fleeting. You realize that all the things that you've made so important, whatever they be, were not that we don't need to work. We do need to work to earn a living. But you make it too important. Too important, in other words, you feed your ego on it. You get a high out of it. You get trying to prove something. You're always trying to prove something to other people. Always trying to show them, prove them, get even with them, get over on them. Always trying to do something to other people. Okay? Why don't you just leave people alone? Stop trying to do something. Stop trying to impress them and make an impression on them. And just let them be. And look at your own self. See, take a good look at your own self and see that you're living the life of a fraud. See, you pretend to know things that you don't really know. You talk about things you don't really understand. And you get excited about things and waste your life energy, your money, your time on playing another man's game. Getting excited about sports and what's on television and what movie star or what star is doing this or that. It's just ridiculous. Okay? So you have to find out the purpose for your existence. Why are you here? Okay? Why are you here? And you also need something to help you. Well, you need something to help you to be able to discern what's true from what's false. See, it makes a big difference. It makes a very big difference. And so, in order to get better, you have to return to your roots. And to return to your roots, you have to wake up. See, as long as you are involved. Look, let me give you a couple of simple analogies. If somebody is lost in dreams, dreaming or having a nightmare, are they going to solve any of their life's problems in the nightmare? They're not. Or in the dreams? They're not. If somebody's sitting around fantasizing and daydreaming and fantasizing some cartoon characters or something like that, are they going to solve their life's issues? No. Are they going to find the reason why they exist or what they're here for? See? No. You see what I mean? If a person is sitting around playing a video game, is he going to find himself, find the reason why he's here, and learn to be a better dad, a better father, a better husband? No, he's not. If a person is watching television, are they going to discover the meaning of life? They're not. That's where most people are spending their time, lost in those types of things, or lost in daydreams. So, in a sense, you could say that video games and television and music and movies, entertainment, you could say that those are a substitute for daydreams and imagination. See? So the first thing you have to look at is daydreams, imaginations, visualizations. Reliving the past, planning for the future, worrying about the future. See, or daydreaming with daydreams of romance and revenge. See, that's not reality. That's why your life continues to go downhill. And there are things in life that are very important, whether you do one thing or you don't. See? Whether you're going one way or the other way. It makes a big difference. And you won't be able to know which, okay, unless you become very aware. Now, when you're lost in your daydreams and your fantasies and your imaginings and worrying about the future and reliving the past and fantasizing about romance and all these things, you are separated from your intuition. Your intuition is what you know in your heart. Okay? When you were a little child, you were close to your intuition. And you just wordlessly knew things. When you were a little child, if someone was being unfair, you knew, you saw it. You saw they were being unfair. No one had to teach you, you just saw it. Okay? See what I mean? So you need to get close to your intuition, then apply it to your life. But you won't be able to get close to your intuition as long as you're hiding in daydreams and imagination. Or in video games and entertainment and so on, you see? So you have to learn how to wake up and become aware. That's the most important thing you could do. Now, waking up and becoming aware, you'll only be able to do it if you want to do it, and if you're willing to admit the truth. See, if you begin to wake up and come out of your daydreams and your imagination, then you'll begin to see the truth, which to you has always seemed cold and hard. You preferred the comforting reassurance and hiding in the imagination, see? You preferred lies. Everybody tell you everything's fine. So you preferred that to reality, to the truth. But sooner or later, you have to face the truth. See, better to face it now than later. Much better to face it now than later. Okay? Because it may be too late later. So, waking up to face the truth is a certain anxiety because you're coming out of your comforting daydreams. And you're coming in touch with that which you have been avoiding your whole life. How can you be a big ego and proud and lord over other people and see and judge other people and think of yourself as this great, wonderful person if you face reality? So you need to come back to reality, and that's what I'm going to talk about in the next video, how to come back to reality. My name is Rhoda.